Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we beat episode 1. We finally got the Clockwerk feathers from Dimitri. And now, we are going to play episode 2. And just like last episode, I'm going to start by looking for all of the clue bottles. Shutting up to a cutscene. Oh, right, I forgot about this screen. Let's press X again, shall we?
Another clockwork part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next target, a mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, he started his life of crime selling illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Claw Gang. He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased Ancestral Palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the Clockwerk Wings, the symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper. Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will, but they're also bringing me.
And thus, episode 2 begins. We're going to India. We're going after a guy named Rajan. And we have to go to this little ancestral palace that he's recently bought to see if we can get the Clockwerk Wings. Once again, we can only play as Sly for right now, which means I'm going to get another move for him, the combat dodge. Hopefully I'll be able to show that off. And thankfully, I will be able to get the coins that I used to buy that back in due time. For now, let's go ahead and play as Sly.
Scope out the palace and then find a way to break into the ballroom. Let's find out who's at this party.
And from here, the hunt begins. I am going to go down this set of bridges first. This will get us some clue bottles if we keep going in this direction. We've already found some treasure, as well as 2 clue bottles. And a snake. Watch out for snakes when you're in the open there, in the more jungle-like areas of this map. Now, we found ourselves a vase. But this red blinking thing means it's got a bomb. If something has a bomb on it, you need to get it back to the safe house pronto. You only have 40 seconds to do this. Otherwise, it blows up, it goes back to where you found it, you have to go back to where you found it, and you have to do this all over again and hopefully do a little bit better than you did last time. Thankfully, this one is near the safe house, and is the only one that has a bomb. The rest of the treasures do not. In future episodes, there will be more treasures with more bombs. And getting them to the safe house will be more difficult. But at least we've recouped at least half of the coins that we used to buy the combat dodge, which I do want to show off eventually. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and explore even more of this area. Get out of here, you.
With the drawbridge up, the only way across that river is on those conical rocks. Do you remember how to spire jump?
What? You think I forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's see it in action.
And now we have to perform Ryoichi Cooper's spire jump technique. Press circle in the air, do a ninja spire landing on one of these sharp conical rocks. Also, go over here for a clue bottle, as well as right here. Now there are two ways to get up there. We could either climb that rope, or we could go that way. I'm using neither, because... Really? Because I want to save that area for last, and for some reason when I go over here, the game decides to save my progress for me, and I'm not sure why that is. It's kind of weird. Also, there are elephants here. They have two searchlights, one on each end. You obviously want to avoid both. Also, we got more of these. By going in this direction, we'll find even more. So let's go ahead and sneak around a little bit right here. We should be able to find a few more of these. But I do want to see if I can go further. Matter of fact, I probably won't be able to do that unless I lower the drawbridge. Shame. Big shame. So it looks like I'll probably have to get around here this way. Which is a shame because I wanted to save this area for last. I want to be careful as I go around here though. Because it is very easy to lose track of which clue bottles you have not gotten your hands on. Also, just like last time, there are guys with flashlights and you do want to watch out for them. And there's a guy with a flashlight right there. And of course a elephant. I do want to go in this direction first. I will get that note bottled up there shortly. Where are you two gonna go? Exactly where I don't want you to. But here you are all of a sudden. Going in a direction that I do want you to go. Let's go ahead and get rid of you carefully. And I want to be careful and not run because that can happen. This guy's gonna be right here. Run. Apparently, me breaking that clue bottle was enough to have him come after me. And... wonderful. Nope. Yeah, you're gonna go that way. Okay. Fair enough. Might as well grab some coins off of you. And do that. I want to scour the levels from the lowest to the highest. I want to save the higher levels for last, because that will allow me to get to some of the note bottles, or clue bottles, while also being able to keep better track of them. And I need to get up there. And I'm doing a horrible job of doing that again. You know what? Let's go ahead and use the other set of rocks to get to where we need to go. Out of the way, Snake. Not in the mood for your funny business today. I don't suppose I can get up there, can I? Well, I probably can from up there. Or maybe not. Maybe I've got it confused with some other arch. But I do want to go up here in this fashion. That'll make it a little easier to get back up here. And of course, get some money. Alright. There's another grassy area that I do want to go to, and it's not to the side there because that leads back to the start, and I don't want to go over there yet. Instead, I want to keep going in this direction. I'm going to take some money off of this guy. This guy is going to turn back eventually. I'll go ahead and use that time to go ahead and get his cash and then get this clue bottle. Now it's time to stop being careful. I can only destroy this thing up to a certain point, unfortunately. And here's the other grassy area that I was talking about. This is where we need to start the first mission, but I'm obviously not going to start it here yet. And I do want to look around in this area, assuming those guys don't come at me, because along the edge here is where I'm going to find... Stop. Along the edge is where I'm going to find a clue bottle. I'm assuming I'm safe in looking around at it, and there it is. Alright, we are now up to 10. We now have 20 more to go. And I was able to knock that guy into the flaming coals there, which is wonderful. I'm going to smack you into the coals as well. That way you can't call for your buddies. And I am now done with you guys. At least for now. Let's go ahead and go back to the treetop, because this is how we're going to find some of the clue bottles, especially in this direction. There's got to be at least one in some direction somewhere. At least that's what I'm expecting to believe. Well, there's one right here. Let's go ahead and hit it. And there's probably another one in this direction, maybe. Ah, there we are. Now, I think we're near another one of the treasures. But I do want to be careful because reasons. Oh boy. Well, thankfully we can hide in here. And we can also hide in here for whatever reason. I feel like there's a reason why we should go over here. Or maybe not. Though, I do find it interesting you can hide in here. Probably for a mission or something. But I do want to start looking around for stuff. Okay, we're back here. I know exactly where we are now. Okay. Let's go into this area. Because this is where the meat and potatoes of all the clue bottle finding is going to be. And this one may take me a while. This one may take quite a bit of time to do. Because it's a little hard to be thorough with this stage. One thing you want to do is ensure that you go around every one of these spires with these torches. Because by doing that, you can find some clue bottles. Like right here, for instance. Unless you're really paying attention for that tinkling sound of the clue bottles, you're not going to hear them very well. You're not going to be able to spot them very well. And we are done with this building. We need to go to another one. I'm going to take care of this guy. And then I'll go ahead and get some more of the bottles. I'm not hearing anything. There's another guy there for some reason. You are somehow confused, thinking you heard something. You didn't. I was never here, obviously. And I'm not hearing or seeing anything, so I might as well just go ahead and go to another one. So I will check all of these just to be safe. I doubt I'll find anything, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything behind the unlit torch. So let's go over here for now. There's one down there. I believe I said I would find it eventually. So let's go ahead and say we found it. And now we got this guy we can tail and beat up because he has virtually nothing other than coins. This guy's gonna get it too, assuming he doesn't go in there. Well, he's going in there, but I'm just gonna take his silver ring and run. Might as well, right? And I might as well go ahead and go up here. Is there anything over here? Oh, fun. Somebody spotted me. I wasn't here. Also, Sly, why are you sliding down that? Well, at least if you can't tell, he does move his eyes around in that pose. In this game now. So, we can go and do that if we so please. Well, at least we got that guy off our back. And this guy has a bronze ring. We might as well go ahead and take it. Get out of here. He won't be bothering us for a little while. And we can go over here and break the clue bottle that is here. And we can take this. Oof. We can take this thing, whatever it is, and hopefully get it to the safe house in one piece. Thankfully, we have the one treasure with the bomb on it already in the safe house. And I should be climbing in the other direction because climbing up leads to nothing. But at least we get to have a few extra seconds of Sly Cooper carrying his cane in his mouth. Just like in the first game, whenever he climbed on anything. He does that again in the sequels. So I would imagine that would kind of be murder on his teeth. I mean, I'm under the impression that it kind of would be. Especially if he had to do it either repeatedly or for prolonged periods of time. But anyway, we need to go back to the clue bottles. That is the thing that we need to concern ourselves with a little bit more. And it was either one of the one over there or the one over here that I said I would get later. Well, we got that one again anyway. So, we might as well just go ahead and get back to these buildings. Whoa. And from here, hey, you are here and you exist. Let's take what you have. Another bronze ring. We've been here already. So, there's that. And that looks like a turret gun of some sort. Well, it looks like we'll be using that later in the episode. Now that I got this guy out of the way, I might as well just go ahead and look around for more clue bottles. And there is one right there. Nope. Better get away now. He is throwing stuff at me. Do not want. Better get to a rope. I said get to a rope. He's throwing things at me. Okay, nobody sees me there anymore. Now, do we have an enemy over here still? Doesn't look like we do. Okay. Let's do this right and hit this right this time. Excellent. And now I've landed on the ground again. Ah, beautiful. And where is everyone else? Okay. We need to go back on the buildings. But first, I'm going to try my luck again. It's a good thing I did. Another bronze ring. You can never have enough of these. Now, our looking for things last ended here. I don't believe we've been on that rope. So let's go ahead and... Okay, he's gone. Making sure. He's gone. So let's see what this takes us to. Let's make sure to look around so that way we're not missing anything. Well, this is here. Might as well take it. And from here, we need to start going to other buildings again. I don't know if we've been here already. I think we have. I don't know if we've been to this one, though. We'll find out soon enough. And these two are giving me a hard time. Well, they're both gone now. So it's not like they're that much of a problem. Okay, how are we doing? 21 out of 30. If this keeps up, I may have to go to another area. Of course, I probably haven't been here either. Or at least I haven't explored very much of this area either, to be honest. There's a drawbridge, but we can't lower it yet. And there's also this area, too. Does this guy have anything? No, he doesn't. And this takes us back to the beginning. So we're not going over there again. Alright. I may have to go back to the upper parts of this. But I'd like to look through the lower floors some more, because I could be missing something. Where does this take me? Alright, back to the fire, back to the charcoal, back to the fire pit. Very well then. Oh, hey, you're here. I know this is taking a little while, but at least I'm getting some of the things that way. And I also want to go down here now that I finally am starting to run out of things to go to. Because right down there was another, not only just another clue bottle, but also something that I had yet to explore. And to do that, we just need to go to where this grass is and just work our way down. We now have our 22nd clue bottle, and there may be another one around here somewhere. Yes, no, maybe so. I believe we are underneath the... Well, basically this is a bunch of support beams. And these will factor into another mission in this level, if I remember correctly. And there's a rope that leads elsewhere. And it leads up here. Okay, then. Alright. We've got this bridge just right here. I believe this may lead to another area. Before I can really do anything, I really have to just look around for stuff. I have the feeling that probably the rest of the clue bottles that I need are going to be around here. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. And then we go up these stairs. We're going to have to go everywhere here eventually, just to find everything. And there is another treasure, though I can't exactly get that yet. Simply because I already have one. And I want to get rid of it. I want to take that back to the safe house before I get this one. Now it looks like I'm going to have to... Aha. I am starting to see some unexplored territory here. And more treasures. That's always nice. Let's go ahead and break this. Alright. That is taken care of. And that is right there. There's another one right there. But how am I going to get back up there? Well, what does this take me to? Ah, another building. Well, at least I can look around here now. It's the least that I could do. There's nothing over here. But there could be something over... There is. I know that I had to move back and forth a little bit before going to this area, but it was kind of worth it because that way I knew I was being thorough with the areas that I was going to. Also trying to sound a little happier as I'm trying to do those recordings, because right now, as of this very moment, it is 11:12 p.m. I usually do the PS2 recordings at night rather than in the mornings, like I usually do these days. The reason I do these at night is because, well, these things can get longer and take a while. And by the time it's nighttime, I'm usually done with most of the stuff that I want to do, and the sky's the limit from there. Okay. We've done what we can with these buildings. And you have seen me. I don't think I can have that. So I need to double jump and start moving around over here. Sorry, I wasn't here. I never existed. I don't know what you're trying to pull. But now I need to start exploring more buildings. And I really need to find more of these things. We have 3 left. I may have to go to lower floors or something just to find those last 3. That's what I want to believe at the very least. Or we could go to that building right there. Okay. We need to beat this guy up so that way we have time to think. And then we're going to get up here and try to look around. Aha. We can go up here. And we can go over here too. But eventually, we're going to have to leap back up on the rail of the balcony. And we're going to have to go elsewhere. Okay. He was moving away from me. That's good. Let's go ahead and take his pen. He's not going to need it where he's going anyway. And from here, time to look around again. I said it's time to look around again. Okay. We may have to go low for the last of these. We only have one. Well, that's something. Well, I guess I might as well have myself some fun time. Do that. And now we need to start exploring again. And there's the Ming vase, which I can't take with me because of the thing that's already on my back. At least this guy is giving us plenty of money. Another silver ring. Alright. He's out of our way. At least for now. And now it's time to look around. Hopefully I can find that last one. Hopefully I'm not super confused and I can find that last one. That last clue bottle that we need. And these guys are really giving up the goods here. Oh, hey. I kind of need you to let me sneak. And I thought I saw something. Maybe I didn't, but I just want to be sure. Doesn't look like I'm quite finding what I'm looking for here. Hey. Where are you gonna go? Okay, you're gonna go over here. I mean, I'll take the coins in the meantime. But I do want to find that last one eventually. I may have to keep my mouth shut for the last one. I mean, that looks like a thing that's gonna happen. And I forgot to mention that these guys throw these little droids that you have to deal with. And those things can zap you, and you do not want them to zap you, so don't let them zap you. And I'm stumped as to where to go. Maybe I will have to go back to the last part for a bottle. Sure seems that way. Or maybe it's somewhere else. And I just not silent for long enough to hear it. What if I'm just not silent around here? Maybe it's not anywhere around here, and maybe it's in another area that I have yet to go to. I'll need to look around again. But I'm quite certain it's probably going to be somewhere around one of the buildings. At the very least. And I am not liking this. Okay. You are both out of my way now. This is getting a little frustrating because I've been playing for about 35 minutes now. I'm not hearing anything. It's up there. I knew it was going to be on top of a spire. I knew that much. Now we need to go up here. I knew I was going to miss something eventually. And just like that, once we find the vault, we'll finally be able to open it. But now we have ourselves another dilemma. We need to get back to the safe house because I still have some treasure that I need to turn in. And this isn't exactly looking good for Homestar Runner here. Because both of these guys are now coming after me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit right here, drink some tea. Drink some tea out of this plastic bottle. Make sure it actually touches the inside of the back of my throat. And then these guys should be gone again. That's what I want. I do not want to be in front of these guys. And he does not carry anything. So we're just going to get rid of him. And I'm just going to let you live. Now it's time to go over to here. And hopefully not get caught. Or get surprised by a snake. Perfect. We have all the clue bottles. And we have some treasure that we need to sell on ThiefNet. What did we get besides that Ancestral Kite? 4 bronze rings, 4 silver rings, and 2 silver pens and a silver medal. So that's 68, 108, 148, 188, 288, 337, 386, 436, 440, and 747. I think that's my best math. But it's a good thing we did all that coin stealing as we waited. Because I can now finally save the game. With all this progress that I've made. That took way longer than it should have. But I'm finally glad that I got this done. So, now that that's over with, we have a big expansive world in India waiting to be explored. We still need to recon the ballroom, but that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time, where we go out and recon the ballroom and see what exactly is going on regarding Rajan's little party, where he's showing off the Clockwerk Wings. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!